Shalom. I just want to start off by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. When you give the honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, peace and salutations to all for like in the Ak and spreading the truth to the four corners of this earth. My name is Asha Allah, and today I just want to talk about how there's a great payback coming upon Esau, Edom, and you other nations, man. Let's see here, 16, I should be straight. We're going to start off in this Nahum, Nahum 1, and I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, the Lord Yahweh Shem Ashai is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord Yahweh Shem Ashai hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Right? So the Lord will not at all acquit the wicked. Why? Because they have racked up a debt of offenses, man. From what? From touching the apple of the Lord's eyes. Let's hit this Jeremiah 2 and 3 real quick. It says, Israel was holiness unto the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, and the first fruits of his increase. All that devoured him shall offend. Evil shall come upon them, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? It says all that devour him shall offend. Right? So you have racked up great offenses against the Lord. Why? For devouring the Israelites, man, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting off with Esau, Edom, and the rest of you nations on down. It says evil shall come upon them, man. And what does evil mean? When you go into that word, ill just means bad times is going to come upon you. This is 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And it's a righteous thing in the eyes of the Lord, man, to get that payback, to get that retribution. When you go into that word, it just means repayment. To get true reparations, man. Actually, let's go into that word recompense. It says payment for a debt or an obligation, satisfaction, amends, retribution. And when you go into that word, it says what? A repayment. It says punishment. Let's see. It says the notion is equivalent or recompense for anything given, especially reparation or true restitution to another for some wrong done to him. Right? And that's true reparations, man. To inflict the same punishments, the same amount of torments that you have put upon us, man, but we're going to do it in righteousness. That's true reparations, man. Not 40 acres in the mule, not motherfucking this fiat money that they talking about giving out, man. Fuck all that. We gonna get it back in blood. This is Revelations 13 and verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right. So starting off with the latest captivity that we're in now. Under Esau, Edom. You're going to have to be in captivity, man. It says he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So just like the modern day sword is what? Is the gun. And just as you put us under the sword, man, we're going to put you under the sword. Just as you put us under captivity, your ass is going into captivity, man. right? And I just want to go back. I'll go back to that Jeremiah 2:3, so I can, because it said, all that devour him shall offend. And I just want to pull up this Second Maccabees real quick. Second Maccabees, I think it's First Maccabees. First Maccabees 2:10. Yep, First Maccabees 2:10. It says, "What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten her spoils?" So, what nation have not had a part in our downfall, man? So, you other nations are going to get it as well too, and have not gotten her spoils. We were the spoils, man. And what does the scripture say about that? It says Jeremiah 30:16. It says, "Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey." Right? So every nation have had a part of our kingdom and a part of our downfall. It says, all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, man. So starting off with Esau, Edom, and all you other nations, man, you have a great payback coming. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. It says, what nation have not gotten part of the spoils? And to this day, we're preyed upon from all nations, man. We're made the laughing stock. We're made the example to all nations, man. All nations come over here and they benefit off us, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So yeah, you will be given for a prey, man. Real quick, I want to grab this Amos. Let's see. It's Amos 1:11. Because Esau, you got something special coming for you, man. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." And this is happening to this day. He pursues his brother with the sword. He pursues the Israelites with the sword, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And we're always put on the news, and even the stuff that don't make the news. The hangings, the lynchings, the dismemberments, if that's a word, man. The dismembering of Jake, man. That's mostly done through Esau, Edom, man, from Esau, Edom. It says he did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, man. We can feel that to this day, man. They have you can feel the anger coming from them, man. And he kept his wrath forever. I just want to go into that word pity real quick. It says, what? Compassion, kindness, generosity of spirit, a disposition to mercy, quality of being merciful, right? You cast off all mercy when it came to us, when it came to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So guess what? There ain't gonna be no mercy for your ass. This is James. Let's see. It's James 2:13. It says, "For he shall have judgment without mercy that showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment." And I just want to read this in the NLT. It says, "There will be no mercy for those who have not shown mercy to others. But if you have been merciful, the Most High will be merciful when he judges you." So right, just as you cast off all pity when it comes to your white ass, all pity is going to be cast off from you, man. There ain't going to be no mercy. 6 days of continual work and getting your ass beat. And you get to rest on the 7th, and it's back to getting your ass beat. Real quick, I just want to play this clip.
It was really tough. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was definitely a different ball game, but I had a blast, so thank you.
Right, and this is going to be an understatement.
I'm super excited. It was really tough. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was definitely a different ball game, but I had a blast, so thank you.
All right, man. So you other nations, along with you other nations, starting forth with Esau, Edom, you so-called white people, y'all got a major payback coming onto you, man. From the Lord through his people. This is Isaiah. Let's see. Isaiah 41:15. And it says, Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff, man. So the Lord is going to make us into man, the Lord is going to make us into weapons, man, having teeth. And when you go into that word thresh, it just means to beat. So we're gonna beat all you nations, man. When you go into Revelation, I believe it's the 17th or the 19th chapter, man. It says that these 7 mountains are 7 kingdoms. So a mountain refers to a kingdom, to a government, right? So we're gonna beat you nations, man, into dust, into powder. One more. I think I just end off with this one. Let's see, I think it's 36. Slovakia. Let's see, Slovakia. This is Ezekiel 25. Ezekiel 25:14, it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, power. Right? So through the Lord is going to, man, the Lord is going to make us do some damage upon you Edomites, man. So hopefully this is edifying. I just want to end off by saying, call Halayab la Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Recha HaKodash. Want to give them honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect in the Ak and spreading the truth throughout the four corners of this earth. Shalom.